Right, everybody, welcome back. Here we are at the first, as you can see here at Lindrick Golf Club, and the drama is real. The boys have actually already teed off. So George Ash and Joe Sullivan going toe to toe. Last time I checked, actually it's Joe Sullivan 3 up through 19. Remember, it's 36-hole playoff final. That's for the Men's English Amateur Championship. Now we turn our attention a little bit to the Women's English Amateur Championship. It's going to be a slightly shorter broadcast, and then we're going to bring you live extended coverage right through to the finish. You're going to see and feel every single emotion as it happens live. We're here at the first. Just to your left, if you put the camera on the players, there is Abbie, Teasdale and Davina, Xanh. They are about to get going here at the first at Lindrick, and as it stands at the halfway stage, it is Davina Xanh. She is 1 up, obviously through 18, as you can imagine. So there we go. The drama, the excitement, the intensity is very real indeed. Who do you think's going to win? Do comment below. We can see your comments. We want to hear from you. And if you really want to have your say and have your support and messages shown on screen, head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just click it, it'll take you straight through. Have your say. We can show your comments on screen. We were showing some a little bit earlier this morning too. In the last broadcast, we caught up with 2 of the players as well. We caught up with Joe Sullivan. Now, Joe Sullivan is currently out on the course. He's going up against George Ash. We had a good chat with Joe just as he came off 18 about 45 minutes ago. And here's what he had to say. Roll VT. Oh, solid first set of 18 there, please.
Yeah, very happy. I mean, 3 up to come into the half, and I'm excited to get to the next 18. So yeah, very pleased.
Weather's been a bit up and down. Has that been a factor, or is it not bothered? Same for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, same for everyone, definitely. But lots of pars out there, and I feel like just wait for him to make mistakes and then kind of pounce on that. So yeah, definitely.
Tell us about your experience this week. You have to play a lot of golf, don't you, just to get here?
Yeah. I tell you what, I've said to my mate, it feels like I've been here forever, and it has. It's been a week, so it's been a lot of golf, and 36 holes the last 3 days, and geez, yeah, it's been a while, but I'm excited to almost be at the finish now. So yeah. Super.
Look, go get rested, go get some tweaks. You've still got to get back out again. Best of luck for the second set of 18. So that was Joe Sullivan, currently leading the way in the Men's English Amateur Championship. They're already out for their final set of 18, if it goes that far, of course. As you can see, Abbie Teasdale here and Davina Xanh, they are just having a quick chat with a starter just to get everything finalised, and then we will be underway. 1:15 is the official start time for both Abbie and Davina, and Abbie perhaps just started to give a little bit of momentum at the end of her first set of 18. She won the 18th hole to pull it back to just being 1 down. Of course, Davina Xanh leading the way, 1 up through 18 for the Women's English Amateur Championship. Like I say, this is not the full one right to the finish right now. This broadcast, we are just going to stay live, bring you a little bit of the action of the women before we then head back in to get set up. It's mainly due to battery power, really. We want to keep going for as long as possible for you, all the way to the finish. It is the final day of the Men's and Women's English Amateur Championships here live at Lindrick Golf Club, and we will know who are going to be our champions later this afternoon, and you will see it live, and you'll feel every emotion as it happens. So Abbie Teasdale from Royal Fremantle, Davina Xanh from Mendip Springs. And it's been a tough road for both of these players. Yesterday had to play 36 holes as well, quarterfinals and semi-finals, and it's time to get going.
Abbie Teasdale from Royal Fremantle Golf Club and Davina Xanh from Mendip Springs Golf Club. Davina Xanh is 1 up, and on the tee is Abbie Teasdale.
And it's Abbie Teasdale to go first. I can just confirm for you, Joe Sullivan is 3 up through 20 in the Men's English Amateur Championship. We'll catch up with them a little bit later. Don't worry, you will see the men's final and you'll see the women's too. And here is Abbie Teasdale from Royal Fremantle on the tee to start the second set of 18, going toe to toe with Davina Xanh.
tee, Davina Xanh.
And here she is, Davina. Currently just leading this match. She is 1 up and they're on the 19th now. Right, well what we're going to do is make our way down the first here to give you your first look at the first hole here at Lindrick. A number of firsts there. A little bit earlier we were out on the course and in the previous broadcast we were actually down at 18. We're going to make our way down the first to see how the girls get on here, to see if can Abbie make more inroads and get this all square at the first, or can Davina go one step further towards victory and go 2 up? We're going to find out right now. Stay with us, do not go anywhere. Let's just pop that leaderboard up whilst we make our way down. In fact, actually, let's not do that. What I'm going to do first instead is we caught up with Abbie as she came off the 18 and she just won the 18th hole. To give her a little bit of momentum. So I had a quick chat with her as she came off 18 about 45 minutes or so ago, similar to Joe Sullivan. And here's what she had to say. Roll VT. Quick word. That's exactly how you wanted to finish the first set of 18. A little bit of momentum building for the second 18. How was it out there?
Yeah, I struggled a bit with my iron shots, but hopefully this afternoon will be better.
Yeah, I mean you've learned a lot, I imagine, from the whole week. I imagine. What has it been like? Because you have to play a lot of golf just to get here.
Yeah, no, I played back in Australia. I played the WA Amateur. It's just exactly the same as this, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's good to be playing in England.
There's been a lot of support for you back
Thank
in
you.
Australia. Would you like to say anything to anybody out there?
I just want to thank everybody, especially my home club, because they've done amazing stuff for me. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'll let you go get some rest, get something to eat, and we'll see you for the next set of 18. Best of luck. There we go, isn't it? Because right, welcome back. As you can see, we've just been sprinting through on the buggy. We're going to try and get the best possible shot for you of both Davina and Abbie here. They're just making their way down the first par 4 to begin with here at Lindrick. If you ever played it, please do comment below. Tell us, where are you watching from today? Who are you rooting for? Get your comments in, we can see them. And if you want to have your comments shown on screen, Live Sport Now on YouTube, that's the place to do it. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Head on over, give it a click, and make sure you hit subscribe too. You can watch even more live golf in 2022. If you're watching this broadcast as well and enjoying the English Amateur Championships and want to find out more about England golf, you can. There is also, just like YouTube, there's a link in the body of this broadcast, takes you straight through to the England Golf website. Give it a click and you can find out even more information. So the final round of the English Amateur Championships, both underway for the men and women now. Like I said, we're just going to stick around with the girls to the bottom of 1, maybe watch them tee off at 2 before heading back and just reloading our batteries, getting everything set for extended coverage all the way to the finish this afternoon. It is going to be huge. Do not go anywhere, stick with it. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful day. So Abbie Teasdale just lining up second at the par 4 first here at Lindrick, just outside Worksop. If you are in the area, South Yorkshire, fancy coming down this afternoon, then do. You're more than welcome. Spectators are welcome. As you can see, there's a lot of them here already. Every emotion as it's captured live here. What can Davina do? And she lands it on the green as well. So Davina's Xanh, great second shot here. Lands it to the right. Well, it's on the green to the right of the pin, but I think she'll be very happy with that. Crowds making their way down. We're going to head down to the green as well. We're also going to watch them tee off at 2. And then well on the way. Let's pop that leaderboard on the screen so you can see how the men's English Amateur Championship final is getting on, how it's going, shall we say. George Ash, the Yorkshireman himself, taking on Joe Sullivan from Royal Ashdown Forest. And George Ash has just won the last hole they've played to pull it back a little bit. So Sullivan now 2 up through 21. They're on the second set here. They're a few holes ahead. We're going to catch up with them live extended coverage in the next session. In fact, Abbie's ball was just in front of us, I think. So hence the reason why I've had to just slow down and stop. And it could be advantage Davina Xanh here at the 19th. Now we're just going to wipe the lens very quickly, so if you see a rag going over it, that is why. There you go. So it just started to rain a little bit here at Lindrick. In fact, it's been a little bit in and out all day. We had quite a bit of rain this morning. In fact, during the cut-off when we weren't live earlier on, it was quite a bit of rain too. So we've managed to avoid an absolute heavy downpour, but there's a lot of moisture in the air and it just keeps sprinkling down like now. So here is Abbie Teasdale. This will be her 3rd shot, the par 4 first, and she's got a lot of work to do because Davina Xanh is on the green here. Stop. It's not a bad effort. She has to get it over that bunker, and she did. It's nice and high, but there's a lot of work to do, and Davina Xanh has a big opportunity to go 2 up through 19 here. So this is Abbie Teasdale. That's the first shot. Technically, this is for par. And she concedes the hole, so there we go. Davina Xanh moves to 2 up through 19. Let's go watch them tee off up here. So Davina gets her nose, keeps her nose ahead and extends it a little bit further. 2 up. So Davina takes a good lead now. She's 2 up through 19. Here she is on the 20th hole, a second to par 4, 347 yards at Lindrick. Seen quite a lot of club swinging from Davina, and it's not gone her way, but she's made a positive start here, keeping her emotions in check. Driver in hand. It's a good shot. She's found the fairway. Here is Abbie Teasdale. Nice shot by Abbie as well. So both girls, the second set of 18 well underway now, as you can see. I told you it was only going to be a short one, didn't I? Let's just pop that leaderboard on the screen very quickly so we can see how the men's are getting on. George Ash and Joe Sullivan going toe to toe. It is advantage Joe Sullivan at the minute, but George Ash, as we know, he can fight back. We know he's a very, very good player indeed. Now Davina and Abbie making their way down to second, and it's Davina Xanh. She is 2 up through 19 as well. So we have a couple of clear leaders in our men's and women's finals at the minute. Now when we come back, we are going to go for a break, but when we come back, and I promise you it's going to be the final broadcast of the day, full extended coverage right to the finish. As you can see, I've got a brolly because it has just started to rain a little bit too. So we're going to get back to base when we come back. Live extended coverage straight through to the finish of both the men's and women's English Amateur Championship here live at Lindrick. Do not go far. And by the way, don't forget, if you want to watch this, best place to watch it, Live Sport Now or England Golf on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. Make sure you put your notifications on. Make sure you hit subscribe. We'll see you this afternoon for the full extended coverage. I'm going to head off now.